Okay, I don't know what happened there. Something went strange. So if something black shows up, I'm sorry. Okay, folks, well, hello there, and welcome to Talk Freely. Yay, woo. I'm gonna get a crowd sound in here. Yay, woo, woo, yay. So today, have a new marijuana, like I always try to do. Always try to get us a new marijuana. And the name of this marijuana is called, well, before we get started, I ask that you please subscribe, share, give me a like, uh, contribute to my Patreon. That's Soul Town Country. No, no, I'm sorry. That's Soul Town Country Mysteries Patreon. Because like I say, I do all shows. Soul Town Country Mysteries, new way to do it, and this show. I produce all these shows. So anything you give, help out all these shows. Uh, my T-shirts are coming soon. I'm gonna quit announcing those until they get here, but they'll be here in soon because we keep having problems here left and right. To be honest with you folks, that's the real deal. We keep having problems with the T-shirts. So, but they should be coming soon. The other ones are here, but the other ones that I'm trying to get, they're not here. And so let's see. So don't forget to visit our stations on Spotify and Anchor. New way to do it with Reese and Soul Town with Country and Mr. Reese. Also, you can find out both of those shows on YouTube. You can find my old New Way to Do it with Reese shows on YouTube, and our shows Soul Town with Country and Mr. Reese also under those names on YouTube. And we ask that help us out here, because we're trying to make something grow, and we're doing our best, to try to get people to understand, what we're doing is, to make a business and enjoy what we're doing at the same time. There's a lot of you who like smoking weed and enjoy talking about it and smoking it and learning. So that's what we're doing, and I hope that I can get more people to come over here and watch the show and give me some advice about the show and everything else. So please help a brother out. We're trying to get 10,000 subscribers before the end of the year. That's our goal, is to get 10,000 subscribers before the end of the year, or 10,000 likes. So either 10,000 likes or 10,000 subscribers. Either way, it helps the algorithms, and it help us grow a little bit more. So we appreciate if you anything you can do to help the show. We appreciate it because we like doing it, and I know some of the folks like seeing us, and this is my job, folks. So help a brother out. So thank you. So today the name of the weed is called Sweet OG. Okay, that's it. Sweet OG. I asked about other stuff, and that's it. That's the name. So we're going to give a quick look at it. I got to use my phone so I can get a light on here. Okay, where's the flashlight? Right there. Okay, folks, so I want you to check out the weed. Think it's a very nice weed. So hold on a second. I don't want to drop it because this is a carpet I'm on. So there we go. See it? It's a nice greenish color. I don't know if that shows up green, but I'm gonna put it up here. See, so it's nice. Oh, my fault. Nice greenish color, almost like a little bit of lime green to it. So I'm gonna keep it up a little longer so people can see it. There we go. It's the weed. Very nice looking weed. So let's look out the smell. I don't know what to say no more, folks. These weeds, they be so strange in smell. It's like a joy that I smell so many different weeds, but then it's always like a hint of something familiar. Okay, it's got a deep green smell, green, like there's always a lot of THC in this weed. I can always smell that right off the top. But when you deep down in that dig, when you deep down deeper and smell deeper into the weed, you know, that's where the odd smells come from. I can't say this smells like this or this smells like that because these weeds, I guess because of the way that they're making them, I just have to try to give my best evaluation. And I mean, usually, back in the day, I could smell weed and say, hey, this is that, that, and this. But with this weed, I can't do that. I guess I'm not a connoisseur enough or whatever. But it's something about all that weed especially the OG line, it all has a distinct smell. And in this one, I don't smell fruit. I smell more chemicals. It's like an explosion of chemicals. That's all really I can smell. If you smell deep, deep, you get like a green leaf smell, like a smell of a leaf. That soft smell like of a leaf, of a very fragrant leaf, because it does have a loud fragrance to it, But I can't say that I can really compare to anything, because when you it smell like gasoline when you really look, deep down up in there and smell like gasoline. It got like it makes you even think of that. One of the weirdest smells I ever smelled. That's the best description I can give you of this weed. It's high in THC. It's got a grassy smell to it, mixed with a heavy chemical smell to me. Okay, I'm not an expert, but that's what I'm saying. This is what I'm seeing. I'm smelling. It reminds me of like a like turpentine or gasoline, something like that. Well, let's smoke it and see what we think of it. You know. Oh, I've got music today. Let me get that started for you folks. You know, music seems to be always an afterthought when I do this, but I do like to have some music on here and not a commercial. I thought, see, this is supposed to have been commercial free, copyright right music, no copyright music, YouTube. It says 10 hours free, but they got to throw in something in there because somebody got to get paid for something. But it's okay. Let's see how loud we got it. No, no, that's a little too loud. Didn't we have this song before? So it just keeps playing the same music over and over. So no wonder it's free copyrighted music, no copyright music. Fix that. But it's good enough for what I need it for. So we're gonna light the joint, and then we're gonna smoke the weed, and we're gonna talk about it. So, like I say, I appreciate you folks coming, that have watched the show. It's appreciated much, immensely. I really want the show to grow, and this ain't no half job, this ain't no half ass shit. This is the real deal, and I'm gonna be doing this. Like I said, this is what I do for a living. I got 3 shows, so I'm doing a lot of talking and a lot of something, you know. But I would like to touch on one thing, something that kind of got under my skin. A lot of people call things ugly. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people call things ugly. And my dog, which I love immensely, to me he's beautiful. But I'm gonna show him to you real quick. You might have seen him before, but this is my dog. This is Booby. Say hey, y'all. And people had the nerve to call my dog ugly. He's a very unique dog. He's a poodle, half Chihuahua, and you very rarely see him this way because they have a lot of mixtures, but to look like him, you don't see him that much that look like him. In that kind of way, he's kind of rare, and he's been suffering. He's gotten to a few things and got a little mange, and we're working on it and stuff, But the cruelty of people really gets under my skin. It really do. I've always been taught to, if you see something you don't like or somebody you don't like, you don't say nothing. You don't get involved in today's stuff. But some people think they have the right to say whatever they want to say in front of you, whether it hurt your feelings or not. But if you did the same thing to them, it would be, blasphemy. And this is what I got to say to those people. Before you call something ugly, maybe you should look at yourself first. That's all I got to say. All right, Booby, that's all I wanted. Thank you. Because people walk around here, like they shit don't stink, like they have something superior over people. You know, I was gonna, and I am gonna make a show about how bullshit family is. No matter how much you try to, convey with your families and do shit like that, you know, just a lot of them full of shit. They bullshit. They bullshitters, you know. But they yet in turn they try to look down on you because you ain't doing something they think you should be doing. But you don't tell them what you think they should be doing. I once said something to one of my brothers. I said, you know what? If I told all y'all how I felt, I'd be fighting every last one of y'all. I'd be fighting every last one of you. Because I could call out some shit about every last one of you, that's fake and phony and full of shit. What you gonna call out on me? hmm That's all I got to say. Okay, back to the weed. It's not bad. It's got a good taste, you know. It is kind of sweet. Maybe that's why they call it sweet. It is kind of sweet to the taste. Very mild going down, but dry. Takes a dryness to it, like you like you have get a coughability. I mean, like you get a cotton mouth. Let me see. It's not bad. I like it. It's not bad. No harsh taste. No, no harsh taste. No coughability whatsoever. I don't. That was just a natural cough there. That wasn't a weed. But no, as far as I know, as far as I can feel right now, no coughability. And other things I fake about a lot of people. But I'm always been a person. I've always been laid back. I always tried to, you know, stay out of the way of folks and do my own thing. But I can see even that people have a problem with that, you know. Now, if I was one of them motherfuckers that boasted, talked a lot of shit, people they would like that shit. They like stupidness like that. People that they sit around talk shit and holding their dick and talk about what they didn't did, how many women they didn't fucked and all that kind of bullshit. And some of you niggas y'all get off on that bullshit, you know. But for me, an older man, and to still hear the simple bullshit that I hear come out of people's mouth, I don't have time for that shit, man. You know, I don't have time for it. And like I said before, you say the wrong thing to the wrong person, you might have to fuck them up. You know, because they thinking they can fuck you up. You know, and you have to fuck them up. You know, because words can hit harder than a fist. You know, but I choose not to do none of that shit. I let go of a lot of shit they think go over my head. You know, I just let it go because it ain't worth it. Me going to jail is not worth it. You understand what I'm saying? Or me getting into you know this uh unbeatable debate. About who's right and who's wrong. I don't have that time for that bullshit. You know, everybody want to call themselves a man, but do none of them know the first thing about being a man. People think about being a man is boasting up. That's what some motherfuckers think about what being a man is all about. Some people think about being a man is just taking care of your family and your kid. See, it just goes to show you the limit, you know, of their thinking. And I don't have time for that. You understand? Because I'm on a level that's way higher than the normal person. But I don't play it because once you start playing it, people want to hate on you. But the levels that some of these niggas is on and some of these people that's on that I deal with, they still digging their way out the motherfucking dirt. You know, they still digging out the dirt. But yet and still, they think they can hold judgment of you and talk about you and say shit about you that got some kind of validation like they know what the fuck they talking about. And they don't know shit. But you can read they sorry asses from aces to assholes in minutes, you know. But see, I don't do that kind of shit. And it's easy for me to do. I could do it like that. I run your ass down so fast you'll blow your mind. But see, because I don't feel like hurting nobody. And I ain't gonna let nobody hurt me. So a lot of times I just stay quiet and I think, to the respective people that know who I'm talking to, sometimes I need to shut the fuck up and be quiet and watch what you say and how you say it, you know. Because I know it's a whole bunch of bad motherfuckers out here and a whole bunch of motherfuckers think y'all bad, but you ain't seen that side of me yet. I I refuse to let it out. Because if I did, I'd be in jail. And it ain't worth it. So I know all these old badass motherfuckers think they bad in my family. All these so-called gangsters and want to be badass bitches and badass niggas and shit. You know, that don't mean a motherfucking thing to me. That don't mean shit to me. You know, just like these niggas out here in the street. That shit they don't even scare me. But see, I got, people in my family who think that I'm some kind of scary motherfucker that I'm gonna back off. I done whoop niggas for less than some of the shit I've let go past. I mean, severely hurt people that I felt guilty about. And I had to calm myself down and, you know, so I'm just saying to folks, you need to watch what you say. And you need to watch how you say it. Because two can play at that game. And I know one of them ain't gonna like it. I got a tough skin. Okay. And I can throw it out just as easy as that I can take it. And I can take it with a smile on my face, can you? You need to watch what you say. You know. But back to the weed, folks. I had to get that out. Some people, around you, man, they think, just because they related to you, they can say anything. Good fuck if they insult you and shit, and then try to turn around on you like something wrong with you. Motherfucker, you the one started the shit, you know. And if I was wish to pursue it, I would be wrong, you know. And people have died for less. People have died for less. You see what I'm saying? And it's not even worth it, you know. It's not even worth it. I don't give a fuck. Don't watch the show no more, whatever. Don't talk to me no more. I don't give a fuck, you know. But you need to watch what you say. People need to watch what they say and how they say it, you know. Because people end up dead every day off stupid bullshit like that. You got, Kwame Brown fighting with, that Stephen guy, over that bullshit. Because that nigga don't know how to shut his mouth. I'm telling you, folks. I'm a different animal than what I appear to be. And I think it's time for some of them folks need to wake up to that shit. I'm not a little mild mannered or what they be thinking. I know I appear that way, and I don't say much, you know. But y'all starting to get on my motherfucking nerves with y'all petty bullshit, you know. I'm really tired of it. But the weed is good. I would recommend it. It's some pretty good weed. Nice, mild, mellow, you know. That's me coughing. It's not the weed. I got a slight cold when my granddaughter came over here and gave me a cold. Well, gave it to my wife. My wife gave it to me. Well, both of them gave it to me because they both was over here. So that's what I'm coughing. I got a little cold. Because weed has no coughability. It's got a beautiful taste. I love the taste. I'm not that crazy about the smell. I mean, it's not a. Well, yeah, it is. It's a weird smell. I was gonna say it's not a weird smell, but it's a strange smell. It's another one that I've never smelled. So if I come across these weeds again, as deeply have I smelled into them, I would never forget them. Believe me, I would never forget them. I'd be like, yeah, that remind. I might forget the name, but it'll come to me eventually. You know. So in a sense, I like the new experiences of smelling the weed because I can't say I've smelled any weed since I've started this show that smells exactly like any other weed. Back in the day, you could get that on a consistent basis. You could get like, excuse me, on one side of town they could be selling some Colombian gold. On the other side they could be selling some Colombian gold, and them weeds would taste very similar. In a lot of cases, it probably was the same weed. Probably had the same connect, because I think back in them days, they used to bring in, tons of weed. So, but yeah, you could do that, and I would know what's what, even though if I bought it on the west side or I bought it on the south side, I would know, hey, that's Colombian gold. Hey, where'd you get this from? I got this, or it's a different type of Colombian gold, but it still would have that taste and flavor. With this stuff, the only thing that you can basically say that keeps it, I guess, on this original OG line or whatever it is, it's probably that large, the heavy smell of THC. Other than that, I cannot say I've smelled any original OG, any kind of weed that uh, all have smelled the same. I can't say, hey, this is some blue diamond because I smoked some blue diamonds. I can't say that. It's all different. It's unique and it's fun. I do like that about that. It's unique and it's fun, and it makes nobody an expert, and I like that because you get a lot of people that think they're experts. Even one time I kind of thought I was an expert, but listen, this weed here, you know, yeah, ain't no way. I'm talking. Well, not expert at explaining weed, but expert at, finding good weed and stuff like that, smoking good weed. That was my thing. That's what I thought I was an expert at. I could smell it and basically tell you if it was worth smoking or not. With this weed, I can't do that because all of it. If the smell may be deceptive, it may have a funky smell and a great taste, or it may have a funky taste and a great smell. It's no way that you can just put, this is that, that is this. Now, maybe people who deal with this stuff on a normal basis that create these lines of marijuana and stuff, these strings of OG lines, maybe they can tell the difference, you know, between what's what just by smelling or whatever. But as far as I'm concerned, all the different weed, because I make it a point to get a different weed every time I come on the show. I cannot say this is show 11. Okay, I cannot be sure or say for sure that I have had the same weed twice since I've been on the show. You know, and I do like that. Because it gives me a wide variety to explore. You know, so we coming to the end of this joint. This is some good weed. It's enjoyable, but it does have that heavy THC taste and smell. You know, and it's something in here. I just can't make out what the hell it is. It's a I can't tell, folks. I cannot tell. I don't know what these. It's almost like they. I know they combine maybe two, three strands. I don't know what they do, but it's strange taste. Never tasted it before, never smelled it before, so I can't really judge on if it's similar to anything else I've had before because right now I can say no. It's similar in the fact that it's loud smelling weed and it's got that loud THC, that chemical THC smell. And this one actually has a taste. Now some don't have the taste, but other than that, I can't tell you nothing. I can't tell you nothing. Except it tastes really good. It lives up to its name. It's called Sweet OG, and it is sweet. When you inhale it, you get this nice, sweet, cool taste, almost like a mint. But I mean, it doesn't taste like a mint. But you know how a mint, and you inhale after you eat a mint or something, it gives you that type of feeling, and it's very tasteful. It's not heavy, and it's strong. I'm high. I ain't got no buzz. I'm high, so I have to say I'm impressed. I'm impressed with the weed. Let me check out the texture of this weed because I know I didn't do that on camera. And I've showed you before, so I don't have to do it. But let me check this out. Okay, it's a little gummy. It's just a little bit, like it's drying out, and it breaks down really nice. But after seeing the weed, I noticed it's not just green. It's green and some brown in it. Looking at it up close now, I can see it is some brown in it. I guess without my glasses, or is that just appearance in the light? Oh no, just a little bit of brown. Just a little bit of brown. Breaks up pretty good. It worked good in a grinder. It'll break it up just perfectly for you in a grinder. And I like it. And the smell again, I don't know, but I actually like the smell. I mean, I like the smell. You'd be like, wow, I know. Oh, I caught it that time. Okay, folks, it's a candy smell. I caught it that time. Yep, not like a licorice, almost like a candy cane. Very clever people. I caught it that time. I caught it. So it's like a candy cane smell. This is unique. This is very unique weed. I would highly, highly recommend this weed. Everything is not a 10 and it's not going to be a 10 on here. But like I said, it breaks down easily, doesn't crumble in the dust. I caught that smell almost like a candy cane smell. And it does have a sweet taste, you know. So let's get on to the judging. Let's see what's going on with the judging. All right. So that was some good weed. That's some good weed. I like that. Now I would like to have a lot of that because I think it'll be rare to get this weed. You know, it won't be rare. I think it's going to be hard to get it because I got it. Well, I got it from my guy. You know, he said he had just got it in. You know, so maybe please confirm. No, thank you. Excuse me, folks. I don't know why that popped up on there. But anyway, we're gonna go with the smell. Good smell. I like it. I caught that candy cane smell, which increased it because I wasn't gonna give it a high score. But after smelling that candy cane smell mixed with the taste, oh yeah, I'm definitely giving that a 9. I'm giving that a 9 right off the bat. Let me get my calculator ready. You know, since I'm doing the show a lot by myself these days, which I don't mind. You know, because it shows that I'm dedicated to doing the show because it is my show. You know. Okay, calculator. Okay, so hold on, I'm gonna drop that. So I gave the smell. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Hold on, people. Okay, I gave the smell a 9. All right, the taste. I'm gonna give it a taste of 9 too. It's good, smooth taste, no coughability whatsoever. And I guess I have to take back say if it don't have no coughability, it ain't no good because that had no coughability and it was delicious. It was like eating a ham sandwich with romaine lettuce and Swiss cheese, aged Swiss cheese, and the best uh, ham, Black Forest ham. Just that good. So we're gonna give it a taste of 9. The flavor, there we go again. Great flavor. You know, I don't think I'm gonna give it higher than I gave the taste, but great flavor. I'm gonna give it an 8. So that's 9 plus 9 plus 8. All right, the texture. Texture is an 8. There's no sense in explaining that. It does break down nicely. It's a touch gummy. It's still a little wet. You know, it's good texture. So it gets an 8. You know, it's not really to explain. It's good texture. Buzz or high. There's a high. I get a high 8. Okay. Point of peak. The point of peak, can't say from the beginning of the joint because I was doing too much wondering on what it was. But I have to say midway past and at the end of the joint was very good, very tasty. Could feel the high, so I'm gonna give that a 9. Okay, accessibility. Accessibility, I think it's going to be high because my boy got a lot of customers. So accessibility, I'm gonna put high at an 8. Coughability. I think this is my first 0. No coughability whatsoever. So people who worry about coughing and stuff, you don't have to worry about that. It's no coughability whatsoever. Quality. I get a quality overall. I'm gonna get a quality of 8 because I think it's lacking a little bit as far as the texture is concerned, and it kind of imitates another weed as far as color. You know, like a better weed in color. And I guess if you're not familiar with smoking this weed, the first smell of it, if you can't catch that candy smell in it, it kind of will throw you. So I'm gonna get a quality. I'm gonna give it an 8. Okay, and potency. Potency's up there, but it's not as high as a 9 or a 10, you know, but it is up there. I got high near the ending, near the middle to the end of the joint. I start feeling it. I start feeling it good. It doesn't rush. It's uh, nice steady flow to the brain, you know, not instant. So I like that. And the more I'm sitting here, the higher I'm getting. So I'm gonna put potency also at an 8. I know I have a lot of 8s. And would I buy it again? The answer is obviously yes. So let's finish adding this up. So it's 8 plus, it was 9 plus 9 plus 8 plus 8, right? Plus 8 again. I have a lot of 8s on here. Plus 9 plus 8 again. Plus 0 plus 8 and plus 8. That's a lot of 8s. So let me see if I got that right, folks. So that's 9, 9, 9, 8, 8, 8, 9, 9, 9, 8, 8, 8, 9, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. And that equals to 66. 66. Maybe it should have got a higher score. Wait a minute, 66.9. How did the decimal point get on here? Wait a second, folks. I don't know why the decimal point is on. I'm gonna have to do this over. Why is the decimal point on here? Delete. There you go. So we're gonna do it real quick, folks, so it won't waste too much of your time. So it's 8. No, my fault. Dang it. 9 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8. Oh, wait a minute. I did that wrong altogether. Dang it, folks. Sorry. So it's 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 8 plus 8 again plus 8 again plus 9 plus 8 again plus 8 plus 8 equals 75. Now that makes more sense. 75. So we got a 75 on here. That makes that a very good, because I know I've taken too much of people's time. Okay. So very good. Let me show this to the folks. So this is our score on Sweet OG. I highly recommend it. Very good weed. Tastes good. Smell good. Gives you a nice mellow high. Don't blow your mind. You know, sometimes you want your mind blown, but not all the time. You know, this is a good weed. Like if you're sitting up watching a movie, you know, and you don't want to fall asleep watching it, this will just probably put you right into the movie where you feel like you in it, you know, and enjoying it, you know. So, well, folks, I hope you enjoyed the show. I enjoyed this. I really like this weed, so I highly recommend this weed. It's called Sweet OG. I highly recommend it for people that don't like that heavy, you know, coughing or weed smell or weed taste. You know, the smell might throw you, but it's really good weed. I highly recommend it. So, until next time, folks, like I said, I enjoyed this. I had fun. Thank you for coming and watching the show. Don't forget to share, subscribe, give me a like, you know, and look up some of my other alkalites. You know, I almost forgot this too. I am Toke Freely is on the World Wide Web. So you could just go to www.tokefreely and pow, it's me. Isn't that nice? So tell more folks about it so they don't have to go directly to the site. They just go to www.tokefreely. It bring you over to our site, you know, on Google, our webpage on Google, and you can see what we got going on. So until we meet again, toke freely and bye bye.